Hello, welcome to For Such a Time as This. My name is Colleen, and I'm really glad you checked in today. It is November 6th. Now, it is National Nachos Day. Yum! It is also National Saxophone Day. Now, growing up, I was the only person in my family who did not play the sax. I was the oddball out and played the flute instead, but I really did enjoy it. In the comments section below, share something you did growing up, whether it was an instrument or a sport or a different club. I would love to hear how you spent your time. It is also National Stress Awareness Day. Now, we've all experienced different levels of stress in our life, big or small, good and bad. And it sounds kind of funny to put stress and good together, but there is a certain level of stress that can challenge us to grow or make changes that are healthy for us. For example, there was a time where I was feeling a little anxious and stressed out, and when I stopped and reflected, all right, what's going on that's causing me this? I realized I was not getting good sleep. So I made some changes. I started going to bed earlier and got better night's sleeps, and guess what? I wasn't as stressed anymore. That's a good kind of stress. But then there's also bad stress that can be extremely overwhelming, almost debilitating. It can cause mental challenges and physical challenges. It can even impact our relationships with those around us. And that's the kind of stress we want to keep an eye out for. Now, there's all kinds of things in our lives that can cause stress, whether it's finances, moving from one home to another, from one city to another, or even another state. It could be, transitioning to another job, change in relationships, income, social media, can add some stress to our life, or car problems, or our children, moving out of the home, or health. There are so many things that can take a toll on us. And the important thing is to take inventory. What is it that's causing us stress? What can we change to eliminate or alleviate some of that stress? Now, we might be able to do that on our own if we take the time to sit and just quiet our minds and figure out what's going on, or we might need the help of a close family member or a friend or even a counselor to kind of figure out what's causing stress in our lives and what can change. We recently started the fall season, and with that came turning the clocks back. And quite honestly, that causes me some stress. I like the longer days with the sunshine. It definitely perks me up, gives me more energy, and I'm more motivated. Days that are shorter, where it gets dark earlier, honestly, it's kind of stressful for me. It makes me tired, I'm unmotivated, and it just becomes a real challenge for me. So I have to take, appropriate steps, get outside when I can, or, get special lighting that tries to replicate the sun. There's things that I can do to help alleviate some of that stress. But there's one thing in the midst of all of these changes and all of this stress that doesn't change, and that's God. In the book of Malachi, chapter 3, verse 6, it says, I, the Lord, do not change. And then later in Hebrews, chapter 13, verse 8, it says, Jesus Christ is the same yesterday and today and forever. I find a lot of comfort in that. Even though the days are getting shorter, so the timing of the sun is different, or things might be changing at work or in your home, God is constant, and we can trust that and count on that. He is always there. He always is ready to listen and have that relationship with us because he cares. And so in the midst of all of that that's going on, I find comfort in reading his word because I know it's true and it never changes. This week I would encourage you to just sit back, think about the things that might be causing your anxiety levels to rise. What changes can you make to help alleviate that? And that might involve, as I mentioned earlier, talking with a family friend or counselor on appropriate steps. It might be asking someone for help as we go into this holiday season, whether you're responsible for, the Thanksgiving meal or, Christmas shopping or even decorating. Maybe you need a little help so someone can come in and come alongside you. Maybe it's just sitting down and taking a breath and knowing that, you know what, things will get done. If you have any questions about God's Word, if you'd like a copy of the Bible, where to read or where can you find this peace and comfort in Him, please reach out. We would love to connect with you and help. And as always, the Lord bless you and keep you. The Lord make His face shine on you and be gracious to you. The Lord turn His face toward you and give you peace. Shalom, my friend.